Hey guys, so today is officially Sasha's first day of 7th grade. If my voice is a little raspy, excuse me, like the temperature change here in Connecticut has been, I thought like that happened at the end of September, but it's happened really early and I got a bad sinus infection. It was just nasty. So our tactic kind of on the first day of 7th grade is to go in a little bit later, let the buses, let the people, let the crowd all die down. Sasha has anxiety and sensory, so with all the crowd and all the people, she gets really overwhelmed on the first day. She did go to she goes every year to a summer program in our region for 6 weeks, and they take all the kids from the region special ed and give them extra OT and PT and speech and do field trips. So she hasn't been out of school that long, but it's just going back to the whole unknown of a new classroom and the whole entire thing. So I usually take her in the first day, and like I said, school kind of tells me, oh, she's getting older, we got to accommodate, but I do what works best for Sasha, and this is what works best for Sasha. So we let the crowd die down and we go in a little bit later, and I just let her soothe into the day, and hopefully she has a great first day of 7th grade. So what'd you get for the first day? She got a new shirt. It says happy first day of 7th grade for your first day of 7th grade. And then she got brand new sneakers, because Sasha really doesn't have a list of items to bring in because special ed actually has a lot of more in there. So instead I try to say to her, hey, like, what's an item you want to do? So she went on Amazon and she found these 2 things, and she got a new lunch bag, and we are ready to rock the first day of 7th grade. What do you think, girl?
Well, I'd rather not go because I went hang out with my mom and Diddy.
Well, you know what? I think we're still going to go, and we're going to give it a whirl.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, boy.
I don't think it's not going to work out.
For special needs parent, I'm sure you can relate to this. It's crazy because Sasha has an inhaler for school, and she might use it. She's getting really better about the respiratory, which is odd. Like, her condition, I thought she would always need it, but she's only used her inhaler like 3 or 4 times this year. But you always have to drop off medications at the beginning, at least in our district, and you have to put them in a brand new box. So it means that you have to go back to your physician, and they have to give you a whole new setup, and you have to go back to the pharmacist and get it, because even though she only used it 3 or 4 times last year, it's considered open and use, so they won't accept it throughout our district. So I had to go back, and this is how Sasha uses her inhaler. She uses a chamber, and she puts this part around her mouth, and then this is the part that goes on the end, the flow vet part. But I think it's kind of crazy that we waste that kind of medical stuff, and it costs that much, and we wait for it to get approved, but we have to go through that process just to bring a brand new one. So this is what helps Sasha unwind after a long, overloaded sensory anxiety day. We've had the sensory table on wheels for a lot of years now, and we just put rice and beans, and we've collected seashells from all the oceans we've gone to, and cups and everything else, and Sasha really likes the sensory input. And plus we're going to have some nice outdoor time before we have to go unwind and go to bed, and it's just really nice spot to do that. What are you thinking?
Play in my playground.
You want to play in your playground instead?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Hang on.
What are you doing, Sash?
Playing on my swing.
Playing on her swing. This swing we got a while ago, and I'll tell you, it's a lifesaver. She will sit here while I garden and unwind, huh? Do you want to push it a little bit more?
Oh, sure.
And she's long enough to just lay on it and hang out. If you have a sensory kid, you'll understand, like, they totally need like input all the time, otherwise they get so overloaded they don't know how to unwind. So try to set up spots inside and outside for Sasha so she can just unwind and not get overwhelmed, because today was a big day, huh? 7th grade.
Yeah.
So another thing we like to do is we like to talk about the lunch menu, because Sasha and her sensory, we're trying new foods at school on the lunch menu, and she's had some mixed reviews about this. So Tuesday is corn dog.
Ugh.
Wednesday is pizza sticks with dipping sauce.
I'm interested in that.
Thursday, sweet and sour popcorn chicken.
Oh,
Or Friday's grilled cheese with chicken noodle soup.
I'm not going to fight either.
I mean, this is pretty harsh about the lunch choices. I mean, I've seen their lunches, and I would eat their lunches. They're that good. What day do you want to take for lunch?
Maybe on Wednesday, but
What's so good about Wednesday?
they have pizza sticks.
Pizza sticks every Wednesday? So you like pizza sticks, huh? Stuffed crust pizza? Those are good days?
Yep. But at tacos, no, I'd rather not go.
You don't like the tacos?
No.
No.
That's why I would not.
So you're just going to skip the days you don't like the lunch, and then the days you do, you're just going to go back to school?
Yeah, I'd rather stay home tomorrow.
Oh boy. So I'm sorry I didn't close out the vlog last night, but Sasha needed a little extra attention, so I completely forgot. Anyway, it's the next day and Sasha's off to school on her second day. I'm always interested to hear whether you're a special needs parent or living with special needs and you're going to high school or grade school or college, and your tips and tricks for getting back into the realm of things, first day, second day, first week back to school, because it is always hard. Sasha has a new, special ed classroom and a new special ed teacher again this year, new bus driver, and it just really takes her a while to get back into, okay, you're my new person again. It gets really hard for her to go and do those things. So we also went for a tiny hike. My 20-year-old son, who's been in a couple of the previous vlogs, he has this great idea, but sometimes forget to say, oh, Sasha will need her wheelchair, or we might have to carry Sasha to there. And Sasha's currently 12, 5'4", and 95 pounds. So we went on a really nice hike down to a local watering hole. It was super hot that day, and he had to carry her down, so we didn't videotape it, but I took some really cute pictures that I'm going to put in at the end. And we like to include Sasha in everything, so we made it happen, and the hike back up was exhausting, but we somehow carried her back up the hill. So I hope you enjoyed the pictures at the end, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye.